May 20th, and this is Mrs. Kobliska with your daily Wildcat Wire news. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today we would like to wish a very happy birthday to Angel R. and Bobby L. This week in 1954, the unanimous decision in Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka ruling that racial segregation in public educational facilities is unconstitutional. The historic decision, which brought an end to federal tolerance of racial segregation, specifically dealt with Linda Brown, a young African-American girl who had been denied admission to her local elementary school in Topeka, Kansas, because of the color of her skin. Thurgood Marshall led Brown's legal team, and the historic case motivated the civil rights movement, which ultimately led to the abolishment of racial segregation in all public facilities and accommodations. The Guinness World Record for the most overdue library books is held by Robert Walpole of England, who borrowed a book from the Sydney Sussex College in 1668. The book was returned 288 years later. Don't be like Robert Walpole. If you have books checked out, they're due tomorrow. If you are an in-person student, please return your books to the box outside of the library. Remote students should return their books to the box outside of the front doors of our school. And thanks for being responsible, Wildcats. Our school-wide trivia contest is today. Make sure to check your email for the link that you'll need to access Zoom and the form that you will need to submit your answers. Good luck. The ABC countdown to the end of the year continues. Today is P for pick a book and dress like your favorite character. And tomorrow is Q for Quality Day, so wear your favorite shirt. More Spirit Days continue on the announcements to come. Let's finish the year with some fun. If you have taken any photos while dressed up in your daily theme, be sure to send them to Mr. Lubing to be featured in our yearbook.
Yeah!
Where in the world is...
Our winners both identified that Willie was out by the shed. Here's the pic, not zoomed up. GOC from 8th grade, who shared his dad helps him out when he is struggling and he likes Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, as well as Jude B from 7th grade, who included that his grandpa helps him through tough times and he likes Honey Buns and Hershey Almond Bars. Thank you again for all of you that participated, and it made me so happy to see the amount of students that participated doubled when compared to last time. Also, teachers out there, you're welcome to participate too. Truth is that I've never actually been in the shed, but as old as our building is, there has got to be some pretty interesting things in it. In all honesty, it's probably full of boxes of things that we have to keep for a number of years, but I like to think there's some real history between those walls. Here's a new photo for this week. This place is another one that I'm near quite a bit during the school day. Some days it's really cold and some days it's really sunny. Seeing this spot brings me joy, and I love all the beautiful colors that I hope you all enjoy as well. Hint, hint, one of our clubs here at Indian Trail helped to make this place beautiful. So, who of you can tell me where in the world Willie the Wildcat is this week? Today I would like to talk to you all about a reel I saw on TikTok. Honestly, I'd planned to make it and show you my version, but I think I need a little bit more practice, so next week I promise I will have one ready for you. But I got this idea from one of my friends who posted a video and really made me stop and think about all of you. The audio goes, you cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. So in life, I know that you may not have many choices about who you are around, but for the most part, you do have some choice about who is around you. Yes, I understand you were probably not given a choice as to whom you sit next to in class or even who you sit next to on the bus, but you do have a say in who you talk to in the hallway, at school, and who you communicate with online after school. If someone talks to you and you do not prefer to talk with them, online it's easy. When things like that happen to me, I just ignore them, block them, or if I'm able, I even have deleted comments. So also in the same boat, do not put yourself in a position where you do not want to be around others that are a bad influence. You may have heard this term before, but someone in your life that gives you ideas or encourages you to make decisions that make you feel uncomfortable, or if you're breaking a rule, or if it's something that you'll just get in trouble for doing, these people are bad influences on you. So now don't get me wrong, we've all been there and have had people like this in our lives. During my freshman year of high school, so in my 9th grade year, I made friends with a girl and she knew everyone in our grade. And like I've described before, I went to a middle school that was a private school and only 3 people from my class went to high school with me. So at the beginning of that year, I didn't know many people. So this friend and I quickly became friends and really got along well. Then she tried to encourage me to stay out past curfew and break some other rules that my parents would not approve of. If I had just thought about how the activities I did with her did not support my goals, I may have thought twice about hanging out with her. And boy, I wish I could go back and talk to my former self. So my advice to you is to take a moment and think about who you surround yourself with. Are there people that have similar aspirations that you do? Is one of your goals to be a good student and get your work turned in? Are you surrounding yourself with students that also value this? Is it one of your goals to be healthy and athletic? Do you make good decisions that align with this goal? Do you pride yourself on being polite to others? Are your friends respectful to adults and other students? I really want you to think about these things. So my survey question in the chat is, what is something that you wish you could go back and tell your former self? I have Darcy here to share a joke with us today.
Why isn't a koala identified as a bear?
Why isn't a koala identified as a bear? I don't know why.
Because it's not qualified.
It's not qualified. And one last thing, I just want to give a general announcement that Indian Trail has provided you with a computer that is to be used for school. As an adult in the building, it's part of my job to teach all of you to be more responsible. Students, you should not use your school computers or your other devices to message one another during the school day, and especially not during class. Just this week, we've had to ask 4 students to turn their cell phones in to the office each morning because this is a distraction to them during the school day. So, keep your phone in your bag and your brain on your schoolwork. And thank you to all of our students who are doing this. We know it's only a small percentage of students, but our job is to remind everyone of our expectations. That about wraps it up for us here today. Remember that today is an A Day. Be sure you attend your A Day Encore classes. Thank you again for watching, and remember to start each new day with a positive attitude, face new challenges, and always rise above.